got 83% of the votes going the way of Queens Knights. We'll see if that is true in round one of Queens Knights versus Texas Aimbots.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring on the bots.
All
and
right,
the sentry for
Aimbots. At the top, you can watch those projectile counts fill as they purchase.
The sentry for Texas Aimbots having a power limit issue.
Uh-oh, Queens Knights out first, getting early victory points. The standard dealing chip damage to the hero, forcing Texas A&M back.
The hero for Texas A&M trying to poke around that corner, but trying to be very careful. They don't want to result in an early death that could give the advantage to Queens Knights.
Two of the bots from both sides making good motion. Queens Knights, their sentry did leave the base. As Texas A&M sentry makes it up on top of the ramp.
It is not able to find those Queens Knights robots, though. It is just sitting there, and it's about to take a tip.
It's going off the edge, and it high centers and tips. Texas Aimbots, their sentry will now be spawn killed ad nauseum for victory points. And it's the hero that goes down first. Oh no, Steven, this is a worst case scenario for Texas A&M. Not able to lose a round. They tried the aggressive play. Not only do they have a sitting duck, but it's their human-driven robots that are taken out first. And now 75 points behind. I'm not sure A&M will be able to bring this one back.
They're going to need that hero to really step up here. The sentry's still trying to move, though, interestingly enough. However, it is not locking onto those robots. It frees itself.
The sentry back down on the ground. This is huge. If it can just move some, navigate to a different part of the map. Spinning, this is awesome. If it can start spinning, it will take less damage and be less of a free gift basket of victory points for Queens Knights.
Right, you don't want that sentry to be farmed for those kills. The hero now for Texas A&M trying to push the center, taking some massive damage though.
Texas A&M takes that hero shot to the face and is trying to run. Barrel overheat. You can see from the icon on the top of his head, left to the left 50 health, down to the last 40 HP, getting chased back. Will make it to the base without falling. Great driving.
The infantry for Texas A&M not doing a whole lot of damage right now. It is just the hero.
3 minutes to spare. That's only 180 victory points without any kills. The Aimbots need to make a move, and they need to make it now. 78 seconds left. 76 seconds left if they can't get the Queens Knights off that center point.
And you will see critically, the infantry still has not purchased any ammunition. It is just the hero. Texas A&M is going all in, hoping that this hero can carry them to victory. But right now, Queens Knights with firm control.
The hero for Texas A&M gets a kill. Those hero projectiles, like you called out, another lands onto the red hero for Queens. Texas A&M, they need to land one more. They can land another hero. The power outage, this is their chance. The chassis cannot move for Queens Knights for a few number of seconds. Texas A&M not seizing the moment. Queens Knights now able to move again. A&M's gimbal not moving. The hero paused. Deer in the headlights froze at the clutch moment. They get center point taken.
And now the infantry for Texas A&M getting into the fight, finally purchasing some ammunition. It needs to put some aggression on that infantry from Queens, though.
Steven, the center point is not enough. A&M needs to get some kills. Queens Knights putting on the pressure. 38 seconds left to go if A&M does nothing, but they won't even get that. Another kill for Queens Knights as the last 12 seconds and A&M's chance at getting out of groups fades before their eyes. It's Queens Knights Robotics team for round one in less than half the game time.
Really impressive performance there from Queens. They put on that early aggression, taking control of the point, not letting up the pressure at all. Great job. You can see here the damage numbers just completely destroying A&M from that perspective. 2,000 damage to only 900, 3 kills to 1. 21 hero projectiles fired for Queens Knights, 27 for A&M. They tried to use their hero to carry. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough.
It looked like they had some mechanical issues, maybe some communication issues. There were all sorts of moments there where you expected A&M to be able to seize and capitalize on their turn, right? We talk a lot about the strategy of the game. This game happens in turns. You have tempo, then you have to give it away so you retreat, then it's the other team's turn. There was a point in the game where Queens Knights was in the lead, but their hero overpowered. The hero makes the MVP screen, deservedly so. Those projectiles they landed, the double kill they got, absolutely phenomenal from Queens Knights. Cheers erupting from the crowd. A&M now going into round two, fighting to show that this isn't fully representative of the effort and sweat and tears that they put into their bots this year.
You're right. At this point now for A&M, it's about their pride. They are going to try to showcase all the hard work that they put in over the semester and try to showcase, something good, something positive to look forward to for next season.
That's right. And I mean, they still are in the 1v1s. They've got other bracket matches going. This is still good driver practice. It's still good, you know, functionality testing, reliability testing in the pilot seat of the red standard. You can see them going through that check, those safety checks now, making sure the functionality's there. Yeah, oh, Steven, what a round. That was fast.
Very, very fast. You saw early on the Queen's Knights Robotics team, all three robots coming out of the gate, taking control of the center and forcing the defensive posture from A&M.
Yeah, A&M Sentry going up the ramp. I'm pretty sure that someone in the ARC Discord said there was a cash bounty for getting your Sentry to go up onto that elevated ramp. So we'll see if what Aimbots did qualified. Oh man, what an emotional roller coaster. Going up on the ramp, the Sentry moving. I thought maybe that was it. Maybe the CV would come online and the Aimbots would just start dominating.
Yeah, you saw that Sentry running up there. It looked like it was going to take a second to lock on, but then it just kept spinning around, rotating that head, and then the critical moment, it fell off the side of that ramp, high centering itself. It got back on its feet, but at that point, it was too late.
I honestly think that if it was me, if I was the driver of the hero or the standard, having your Sentry fall, having your driver call that out, you're going to turn, you're going to look, you're going to go, oh no, what do we do now? Do we need to defend the Sentry? And that's actually the moment that we saw Queens get first blood against, I believe, the Texas A&M hero. I wonder if it was the chaos, the unexpected, you know, drama of the Sentry tipping over that caused the distraction for the hero to stand there and end up getting taken out in the middle.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. This is going to be the second round now in 15 seconds. Queens Knights Robotics Club, if they can take this victory, I'm pretty sure they will lock up their spot as the #2 team in Group B.
Oh boy. All right, McFalcons, Texas A&M, and Queens Knights, all of their fates tied up in this one match going into round 2.
Alrighty, here, let's get it started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring on the bots.
Let's see if this Queen Knight Sentry can make it into the active portion of the field. It did move in round 1, but I believe just up to their top corner.
And once again, the hero for Texas A&M being very careful. The Sentry for Texas A&M also going up onto the high ground, that little ramp part, but it is not locking onto those red robots.
It's starting to take a little bit of chip damage from Red Standard 3, who's going to overheat. The hero now for Queens Knight also overheating.
Texas A&M landing a hero shot on the McMaster hero, being able to push it away. Now it has to retreat. The infantry for the Queens Knights Robotics Club, though, doing a lot of work against that Tamu hero, keeping it away from that center point.
The hero from Texas A&M getting chunked down. And again, the Sentry tries to drive off the edge, but it makes it. It was intentional all along. A&M Sentry is a little bit stuck, but not as stuck.
It's still stuck a little bit. You can see those wheels trying to move, trying to get it free. And
Texas
now
A&M
the hero
eats another hero shot, and a follow-up damage from the standard takes him out.
And the hero for Queens, as we pointed out in that interview, the meta, their focal point, it is doing a lot of work right now.
Notably, Texas A&M standard that I was speaking so highly of previously, struggling to get involved in the match, comes out of the base, takes a few shots. The hero for Texas A&M lands a shot just before Queens Knight gets a triple kill.
And now Texas A&M getting a kill onto the Queens hero. That is a little bit of benefit right now, but right now they can't do anything. They're not pushing the center. They're not able to control it. The Sentry is just a free XP bag at this point.
Yeah, Red Standard 3 just waiting for that invulnerability to fall off of the Sentry. And now it will. You can see that gold aura around its health bar that's gone, meaning it is now vulnerable to damage, still unable to move. It's going to be easily chipped away with 42 victory points left. Queens Knights stacking the victory point differential just in case they end up in a tiebreaker situation.
Yeah, and for Texas A&M, you see the hero trying its best, but unable to really impact the match at all. Running into the standard, backing up into it right there. That is having some serious issues now with both power and overheat flags.
Queens Knights with another kill. One of our fastest matches of the competition, almost entirely kill-based, I must think.